Okay. We just discovered... Is there two?
Yeah.
Welcome to our very first renovation vlog. We are about to tackle the rumpus area of our room. I have to be honest, when we first moved into this house, it took a good 2 weeks to even find our starting point on where we start with the renovations. And it became quite apparent to us that we do need to start with the rumpus room, which is sort of like an apartment. So if we start with this area, we can get it rented out.
Huh?
Can you not? We can... You done? We can get this apartment rented out, and that will help fund the rest of the renovation. So this is our starting point. After we found our starting point, we struggled to even find our starting point within here. So the first thing we're going to do is clear all of our house belongings out of this room. When we first moved here, we just dumped everything from the moving truck into this room, and a lot of it is stuff we don't use daily and needs storing. So what we're going to do is empty it all, find other places for it like the garage. Still going?
Yeah.
Oh man. All Sam's toys are down here. Hey Sam.
Yeah.
He calls them Denzal's toys, but they're not. They're Sam's toys. And he has lots of them.
Yeah, and now the dog is chewing the bullet that I shot. Look.
Yeah, well, that'll teach you.
You are naughty.
He chews everything.
That is a naughty thing to chew. Looks yummy though, eh?
Okay, so we're going to start emptying this room, and then we found our starting point within this room, which is going to be insulation. So insulation is a pretty big problem in New Zealand. Most of our houses that were built before the late 80s were not insulated. You're still... He's so annoying. Okay, most of the houses that were built before the late 80s did not have insulation in the walls. The first thing we're going to do after we empty it is remove the ceiling. You can see that the ceiling is not in fantastic shape. And for sound purposes, we are going to be removing the jib up here, and we're going to be soundproofing with insulation and with soundproof jib. Okay, let's get started.
Alright, so today's Friday, and yeah, coming to the end of the day now after we did heaps of emptying of the rumpus downstairs, or the apartment that we're renovating. So we want to get started on that as quickly as possible. So we had to make some space and put a whole bunch of stuff in storage in the garage, and bring stuff that belongs upstairs up here, and then organize it from there. And yeah, so now we're all just kind of relaxing. Nades is making dinner. So what do we got? What's on the menu for tonight?
Trying to cook up something semi-nutritious.
Yep.
We're going to have pork, sausage, pasta.
Yum. Sounds good.
So I'm hiding lots of veggies in there.
Takes me back to Italy.
Yeah.
My nonna made the old pork sausage pasta. Can't wait. Sounds good. Better be good.
No pressure.
Better be perfect. And the kids are just relaxing. What have we got Atlanta doing? I think she's just actually watching YouTube. Much the same as you guys right now. What is your favourite YouTube channel?
The Norris Nuts.
The Norris Nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, and then we got little guy just having a nap here. And then we've got Denzel playing some Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. Classic game. I used to play that a bit when I was younger too. This is my editing studio, so this is kind of what we've done. This is actually supposed to be Denzel's room, but yeah, we've kind of just had to, because we want to renovate the apartment downstairs and get that rented out. The kids kind of had to share a room until we do the garage, and then the garage will be our YouTube studio once we've fully done that. So yeah, unfortunately he had to give up his room. It's not that big, but it's kind of, this is Nade's office. It's still everything's very messy. This is where she does her work, my work, and sometimes games. Not all the time. Not as much as I'd like to. Nah. But yeah, anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, Saturday.
Hello? That is mine. Come here. Naughty. That's my slipper. Shake paws. Shake paws. Come on. Kylo, shake paws. Good boy. Good boy. But don't chew my slippers, okay? Alrighty, Saturday. Yeah. So, this is all the stuff we've emptied out of the Rumpus room in here. We've made quite a lot of progress. We're keeping on going, holding strong, doing more of the Rumpus room. He's begging to come out, even though he's not allowed. He ran away again yesterday. So, not much since you've seen it last, but yeah, I mean. Okay. The vlog. This is why we're taking the roof down, is because if you listen quietly, you can hear Denzi thumping with the dog, and you can hear every single step.
All the scratching of the paws on the floor and everything.
So that's why we're taking the whole roof down today.
No, we might not be taking the entire roof down.
Well, a slight bit.
Cut parts down and see what we can, just see what we're dealing with under here. See exactly, we don't know what's in there.
Because we're going to insulate the floor.
The room is clear. Yes, that took a while.
This house is clear.
That took a while. So we are beginning demolition today.
Cutting the roof down.
So we're going to be cutting into the roof and taking down all of this jib. You can see that it's not a great job and it desperately needs fixing. So first step is to take down all of the jib. We've got an electrician coming today and he's going to tell us what the heck is up with these wires. There's like bunches of wires like that all around the house. So it's very random. We don't want to like start hacking in and we don't know what that is. Ultimately as well, when we put up the new roof, we want to put those wires up into the roof so they're not exposed.
So like squares and circles. And
yeah, it's been hacked at a lot in here. So we're going to start by cutting in. Off you go. There it is. As we suspected, there is no insulation up here. So that means putting some in and doing the roof again is going to make a huge difference to both sound and heating down here. So whoever moves in here doesn't have to worry too much about sound from upstairs, or rather actually we don't have to worry too much about the noise we make upstairs in our living area up there, that it's going to pretty much give small heart attacks on a regular basis to the person living here. So that's good. We're going to get that sorted. We're also going to get all of these wires sorted because that's unsightly, and we'll try and put all of them in the roof. We're going to get on with the kitchen area and I will have to paint the bathroom. So we're making progress. How's that going?
Yeah, good. Slow work, but good.
We're getting there. Alright, there's only about that much to go.
We've made some more progress. Look good?
Yeah, looks good.
We've been having an installation guy over so Mum hasn't seen it. We're gearing up. We got Mum a saw. We went to Mitre 10 and got her a saw as well. We're gearing up. And got our masks on.
Okay, where's my goggles?
Your goggles, you have
Or
a
should I just be cool and wear these?
selection. Yeah, you can just wear those. Because your head looks like it will fit the shape of them, yeah. So, Mum. And let me see you, Dad. Dad.
Alright. So the reason why we're cutting down the roof in squares is because we actually want to reuse the jib that's there and use each of those squares to wedge up into the gaps there and glue to the floorboards above. So essentially giving us double jibbing. So each of these will be glued with a small gap back up into the squares but against the floorboards, and then we'll put our soundproof insulation and then we'll put new jibbing in. So it will give us 2 layers of jib which will help with all of the soundproofing. How's it going there?
Let's go. What?
Let's go and have a look at some progress. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. There it is.
Oh.
Well, you're wearing snowboarding goggles now. Can't hear a word you're saying.
If this tenant gives us any trouble, I'm going to give them a hiding.
Yeah, they better be grateful, eh? Alright, child labour. It's cheap.
Mum forced me to do this.
No, I didn't. She wanted to. Okay. We just discovered. Is there 2?
Yeah. No, you get really eco-friendly in here.
Oh man, there's a. Is that a wasp nest?
Yeah.
Wow. That is a work of art. What's it made of? Don't touch it. I want to take a photo.
Wasp.
It's made of what?
Paper wasps.
Paper wasps.
Mm.
Oh man.
It's dead.
How long do you reckon it's been there? Dens, what did you think of the wasp nest? Not keen. This one, however, what do you think? Oh, you're touching it. Ooh.
Should we pull it down?
Yeah, I'm just.
Wow.
Let's see inside.
Let me see inside.
It's got layers.
Wow.
Yes.
Layers. I wonder how old it is. Wow.
It's like a beehive.
I reckon it's been there like unused for like 20 years.
7 layers. 8
Man,
layers.
they were busy, weren't they?
Busy bee.
Busy bees.
Whole lot of dead ones on the bottom.
Let me see.
All the dead residues.
Yeah. Deceased. So we've made progress. The lights are off because we don't want to get electrocuted when we cut through a wire. So you're putting jibbing up on the underfloor. Well, the old jib's going back in.
Yeah.
and then the insulation, and then the new jib.
Tell you what, this stuff is horrible to saw.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like wood where it just wants to just like saw through. It's like it stops and then starts. I think it's because it's so old.
Yeah.
Probably about 40 years old.
Yeah.
So we're just going back down for another try of the gluing jib to the roof. And then, yeah, we're having people over tomorrow, so we want to get cleaned up.
Such a good learning opportunity for the little ones when you tackle a DIY job. Denzi's just cleaning up our beams up there.
Where's the other tool that I told you to hold there?
So he's pulling out all the nails. Those nails there. Cleaning up all of the bits that are on there. Taking off all the jib bits and the nails. Ready for the new jib to go on. Good work.
Just came back from downstairs. You can tell by our hands are very white. And now we're having wraps.
Lunchtime.
Are you already eating?
Yep.
Carlo, have you been sitting next to the fire? Have you been sitting next to the big hot fire? Bye-bye. Good boy. Nearly done. Got one more to go up there. Look at this mess. We have to clean this up in an hour because we have friends coming over. And we're going to play down here. It's going to take us a long time to clean up. Like, look at this mess.
Done! Yes!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
oh man.
Oh.
That took forever.
Yes!
Last one!
Yes!
Yahoo!
Phase 1. Oh, she was a
So
big
much
job.
Cutting, measuring, and drilling, and Jeez.
Such a big job. But we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, now's the big cleanup.
Alright guys, so that is episode 1 of Rumpus Reno in our renovation series that we've got. And look at these eggs. Anyway, yeah, so we just finished doing, ripping down all of the existing, what do they call it? Sheetrock, I think,
Yep.
is what they call it in America. Sheetrock, or we call it jib here.
Or jib rock, I think.
Yeah, or something like that. It just stands for
wait.
Gibraltar board.
Am I yelling?
I think so.
Let's go down a step.
And yeah, so we've just finished ripping all that off. We had to cut all the squares out in between the beams, and then we had to glue them and screw them back up into the underneath the floorboards as like an extra layer of soundproofing.
Boring.
Yeah, I know. And then next we have got the, what have we got next? Well,
Insulation,
yeah.
possibly a wall breakdown. We'll see how far we go. But instead of waiting to show you for what could possibly be months, we decided to break it down into sections or segments. So this is part 1. And we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, so make sure if you guys like this series, make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe down the bottom, and we will see you in the next one.
See ya!